Well, thank you, Dean Borg, for that very nice introduction, and I want to thank the Iowa Newspaper Association for inviting me to participate in this forum. You know, I know Dean pretty well. Not only has he interviewed me many times on Iowa Press and covered the state condition of the state address for the last 40 years, his father was also my 4-H leader. So we go back a long ways. I've had the honor of serving the people of Iowa and the United States of America in a number of capacities. As Dean mentioned, I was a military policeman during the Vietnam War. I then was elected as a state representative, represented 72 miles of Minnesota border, and then had the honor to serve as lieutenant governor for 4 years under Governor Ray. And then after serving 4 terms as governor, I went on to a career as a in financial services, and then became the president of Des Moines University, which is the osteopathic medical school here in Des Moines that trains not only doctors but many other healthcare professionals. Serving others and serving a cause bigger than myself has always driven me throughout my life. I even had the honor of serving as a public member of your foundation board. So I've had a close relationship with the Iowa Newspaper Association and your foundation. 4 years ago, I saw the future of Iowa looking bleaker and bleaker. I love this state. I'm a lifelong Iowan except for my time in the service. I was sick of the direction we were going. I knew we could do better. And I had a lot of people come to me and say, we need to get Iowa back on track. We need you to lead an economic recovery. As you know, the state was going into debt. We were spending more than we were taking in, and the governor, Culver, even did a 10% across-the-board cut that raised property taxes and hurt our schools. We were facing a $900 million projected deficit, and the unemployment rate in our state was over 6%. We had the film office scandal, and we had a lack of transparency in state government. We had a governor that wouldn't even meet with the members of the Newspaper Association. In 4 years that I was the president of Des Moines University, 30 university presidents representing our private colleges could not get one meeting with him in all of that time. Iowa needed somebody that was a proven leader that would work hard and restore Iowa into a strong and growing economy. I had a lot of people come to me and say, we need you, and I answered the call. Even though I love the job at Des Moines University and paid a lot more than being governor, it's a bigger challenge, and it's an honor to again serve. We established, I'm proud to say, during this term, the Iowa Public Information Board to help restore public trust in our state and increase transparency in government and make it easier for people to get information they need about the open meetings and open records laws in our state. I'm proud to say I appointed the first ever transparency advisor. Bill Monroe does that pro bono, and I'm very appreciative of that. It's helped ensure that we have honest, open, and transparent government. I'm proud to say that our focus first of all, we put a focus on getting the state's financial house in order, and we balance the budget every year. We put together a 2-year budget with 5-year projections, and we're spending less than we've taken in. We've cut the size of state government by over 1,000 employees, and we now have created over 130,000 new jobs. We have the 5th lowest unemployment in the nation. Compare that with our neighbor Illinois, which is 49th, and they have the most public debt per capita and the worst unfunded pension system, and $6 billion behind them paying their bills. Most of their former governors are in prison. I'm back in office, so I'm proud of that contrast. We restored responsible budgeting, and we have the state on a good track. We've begun to transform our education system with a major education transformation that focuses on teacher leadership. We set a goal of being the healthiest state in the nation. We've gone from 19th to 9th, and we've had $7.5 billion in capital investments. We just had the Southeast Iowa Economic Development Group here the other day, and that Iowa fertilizer plant already has over 1,000 construction jobs down in Southeast Iowa. I'm proud to say we froze tuition at our state universities for the first time in 30 years. One of the biggest challenges is student debt. Under my predecessors, we saw sometimes tuition go up 18 to 19% a year. No increase last year. Our goal is to make this the 2nd year in a row, be the first time since 1975. No increase in tuition, and we're also doing other things to encourage students to only borrow as much as they need instead of borrowing as much as they can get. I'm proud to say last year we passed the biggest property tax cut in Iowa history, protecting all classes of property, but addressing the very unfair disparity towards commercial and industrial property taxes. Looking forward, we have an opportunity to build on the success that we've already had to build a brighter, more prosperous future for all Iowans. I grew up on a farm in Winnebago County. My dad used to be a pretty tough taskmaster. We worked long days in the field and did a lot of chores, and then he'd say, well, we didn't get much done today, but we'll give it heck tomorrow. And I think maybe that's where I got this strong work ethic and a commitment to always work harder than anybody else. With this same commitment to hard work and focus on the future, and my commitment to job creation and opportunities for Iowa families, that's why I'm running for re-election. Because there's more work to be done, and I believe I have the experience and the ability to lead the state to a bright and prosperous future. In this legislative session, I have put together an agenda that provides opportunities for our veterans. We're going to see a big reduction in the military. Our home-based Iowa program has met broad bipartisan support. We have a focus on science, technology, engineering, and math. We're working to get more apprenticeships in the state of Iowa. And we have an anti-bullying measure after 2 anti-bullying summits. We're hoping we can pass legislation this year, and a broadband initiative to bring access to all parts of the state. I'm again running for governor because I love this state. I believe we can build a bright future. We must build a bright future, and we will build a bright future together. Thank you very much.